I would like to greet everyone who's going to view this video. So welcome. Uh, Today we are September 20th. Sorry I come a little bit late. But I just wanted to do this video because I prepared it since last week, but I didn't have a chance to come up. So again, today it's September 28th. It's Tuesday, 2022. My name is Yanick Dantiste. I am a family nurse practitioner who currently working in West Palm Beach, Florida. So again, the what is that? The goal, my vision of my videos is always talking about health promotion, disease prevention. If, every time, each time you see me, with a topic, um, with a video, it's all going to boil down about health promotion and disease prevention. So last week we spoke about the worst foods and the result of eating them. So today topic will be mainly about why antioxidants are important. Okay, when I went to school, when I in Montreal, I went to school. Went to a university there, and it was like in 1982, 1983. I never remember we spoke about, they taught us about antioxidant. I think at that time it wasn't well understood. So I didn't know much about it. But lately, maybe 20, 15 years ago, we heard more about antioxidant because it's good for us. Okay, apparently, antioxidants help to prevent cancer, help to keep our body in check, in balance. That's why it's so now now they are talking much about antioxidants. Um, as usual, I always wanted to start with an inspirational thoughts. What is inspirational thoughts? Inspirational thoughts, it's like motivational thinking. It's like something to boost your mood. So for this video, the inspirational thoughts or inspirational um, um, thinking will be, quote, your biggest fan is is a stranger. Your biggest hater is someone you know. So which is true. So your biggest fan is a stranger. So people who's going to motivate you, who is going to boost you, it's not somebody you know. Mostly it's a stranger. And your hater is someone you know. So that's why we have to keep in mind, you know, to remember that. So to start, we are going to review what we said before. Okay, as we know by now, okay, over 70% of the population is overweight. That's why healthcare is so expensive. Okay, people, they are getting sicker and sicker um, because the population, they don't eat well, they're overweight. So when you overweight, it's like a circle. You overweight, you're getting sick. And also, surprisingly, 60% have chronic disease compared to 10% before, okay, in 1960. So as we know, the cost of the GNP, which is the gross national product in USA, um, is they said it could go up to 40% in the next 20 years. So the big budget, the USA, the big a budget. So healthcare alone will eat up 40% of their budget. So because the population is getting sicker and sicker. Um, so we already spoke about the worst food. Again, as we know, to remain healthy, okay, the cell needs fat, the cell needs vitamins, minerals, enzyme. So for your cells to remain healthy, and also the antioxidant, okay, is to protect all cells apart from free radical damage. We cannot talk about antioxidants without not talking about free radicals. So apparently, antioxidant is the one who is helping um, the free radical not to become overpopulated. So it keep them in check, in balance. Okay, so what are antioxidant? What it is? So we may have heard a lot of talk about antioxidant. So, however, few people know what they are or how they work. Okay, so in to make it simple, the antioxidant are molecules, which is cells, that fight free radical in your body. So if we have too much free radicals, in your body, that can lead to cancer, that can lead to heart disease, that can lead to cancer. So what the antioxidant does, antioxidants, what they do, they fight the free radicals, in your body. To make it simple, um, so what are antioxidants? So they said antioxidant is an extra uh, electron to give up in order to repair the damaged cells by matching up with impaired uh, electrons. So that's more biologic, but it's a an antioxidant. This is a cells we this is something we have which will protect us. Okay, so so like they said, if we have too much free radicals, so the role of and the role of antioxidant, is to fight it. Is to remove some of them in our body. So what are the better known antioxidants? So we will deal with uh so many things, in life, and we won't even know if they are antioxidant. And again, antioxidant is good for us, so we need to eat foods, or we need to take things who will bring us antioxidant in our body. So what are the better known antioxidant? um So antioxidants are also found in food, especially in fruits and vegetable and other plant-based, as like whole food. Also, several vitamins such as vitamin E and C, they are effective antioxidants. Okay, beside those, so what are the best known antioxidant? So let's write them. Again, when we see, I like to write them down because this way you can remember them much better. So, what are the best known antioxidants? So, remember we are talking about antioxidant. Okay, so what are the best known? So, the the first one, the best known one is beta carotene. So that substance we found it in we can find it in vitamin A. Okay, so especially everything orange, like squash, like carrots. Okay, all those foods, they are rich in vitamin A. Also, vitamin and also the best known of antioxidant, we can find them in vitamin C, in vitamin E, and also in vitamin D. Okay, we can find antioxidant. Also, they said we can find antioxidant in selenium. Okay, selenium we can find in zinc. So this is a good source of um, um, antioxidant. Okay, so we have beta carotene, which is we can find them. We can found that substance in vitamin A, vitamin C and D, selenium, and zinc. And beside those, we can found antioxidant also in CoQ10. Okay, CoQ10 we can you can buy them. I bought those for myself. Okay, so this is the brand is Cunol. You buy the CoQ10 and they tells you exactly how to take it. Like here, the direction they said to take only one sub gel. So it's good. Is a good antioxidant that will help you from your that from your heart. Cardiac health. It's this is a good substance to have and to take. So they said, this is cardiologist. This is number one cardiologist we recommended. So usually the CoQ10 it help with your heart health. Okay. CoQ10. After that is glutathione. Um, glut Glutathione. It's you can buy those also in health food store and resveratrol we can find. This is a substance. This is the substance we found in grapes. So that's why everybody said wine. Wine is good for us, but this is what they got in wine. But in turn is because the grape. That's why you get in grapes the resveratrol. So this is a good source of an antioxidant. And the next one is the next best source of antioxidant is bioflavonoid. I don't know if flavonoid. So okay. This is another substance, another I wouldn't say vitamins, but you find those, in foods. This is good antioxidant as well. Okay, so now, let's say, let's talk about inflammation. So, inflammation is it's another cause of cellular stress in chronic inflammation. So, what that's meaning? That's meaning, when you have inflammations, sometimes those inflammation, they are not even visual. You cannot see those. Okay, so when your body has inflammation, this is not good for you. When I said inflammation, I don't mean that, you are going to see your arms or your legs big. No, sometimes you have inflammations inside you, you don't even know. Okay, but all those inflammation, they can lead to something bad, to diseases. They can even lead to cancer. So that's why inflammation in our body is bad. So we need to try hard to find out how can we fight that. How can we prevent it, or how can what can we eat, to help us to have less that, because inflammation, it's not good for our health or our body. So, what condition can bring inflammation to our body or cells? So we have some condition. We have insufficient sleep, somebody who doesn't sleep enough, poor diet. See how nutrition is so important. Okay, if somebody has poor diet, that can lead automatically to inflammation. So you can have, inflammation in your body in micro in microscopic. You That's meaning your eyes cannot even see it. So if you have macroscopic inflammation, so, like your legs, they are swollen, maybe your arms, you can see it. But when your inflammation is microscopic, that's meaning your eyes, they cannot see that, and that, and it's still there, and that can lead to consequences. And they said unbalanced pH, okay, that can cause inflammation, lack of exercise. So that's why the scientific world, they encourage people to exercise, because according to research, when you exercise, that decrease the inflammation in your body. Okay, so that's why nowadays people, they encourage everybody to exercise three times a week, at least for half an hour, 3 times a week. And other condition who can cause inflammation is excess body fat. That's meaning overweight. Too many cooked food. So when you cook your food too much, that can cause inflammation as well. Okay. So now let's see what are the best anti-inflammation tools. So we just finished talking about what can cause your body to have inflammation, right? So the swelling, what can cause that? To have your cells or your body to have inflammation. We spoke about insufficient sleep, poor diet, unbalanced pH, lack of exercise, excess fat in your body, too many cooked foods that can cause inflammation. Now, what are the best inflammations for our body? but for us, for our body. So let's do that. I think it's so important. So what are the best, okay, what are the best anti-inflammations? So this is something we have to remember. So we need to know um, what condition can cause our body to have less inflammation. First one is weight loss. Okay, so weight loss. That's why it's so important, to always try to have your weight, you know, down. Always try, if you overweight, always try to lose weight, because when you overweight, that can increase the inflammation, in your body, and increase inflammation in your body can lead to disease. So weight loss. Again, we have daily exercise. So daily exercise can reduce inflammation in your body. The next thing is having enough sleep. When you sleep enough, so this one I have to work on that, because I don't sleep enough. I really don't sleep enough. So I really need to work on that. I am a good sleeper, but I'm so busy. I need to sleep more. So everybody has to improve somewhere. Like I said before, nobody doing things perfectly. Everybody has you have room to improve yourself. And me personally, this is some place I really need to improve myself, to sleep, to have adequate sleep, because as I said, if somebody, if you have enough sleep, that will decrease the inflammation, in your body. And by decreasing inflammation in your body, that will promote healthy, healthy body. So this is a first thing people have to think. Okay, why do I need to have enough sleep? Okay, so always ask the question, why do I need to do that? So if we know that, okay, if we waste loss, if we lose weight, if we exercise, if we get enough sleep, that will decrease the inflammation in our body. So this way we will work hard. We will work hard to try to do just that. But if we don't know why we are doing something, we will be lazy. We won't do it. And the next one is meditations. They said when you meditate, okay, meditation decrease inflammation in your body. So which is good. So when we listen to those meditation music, those nice soft piano or waterfall music, this is good. So that will decrease inflammation in your body. Next thing, who can the next best anti-inflammatory for our body, it's eat more. They said if you eat more raw food, so that's meaning uncooked foods. Okay, so if you eat more raw food, this is the best anti-inflammatory. So that's meaning this is the best this is the best way to decrease the inflammation in your body. The next one is low sugar food. low sugar food that will decrease the inflammation in your body. So, as we know, sugar is the best food for cancer cells. Okay, and when we have inflammation, we, you know, chronic inflammations can lead to cancer. Okay, so that's why low sugar food is the best anti-inflammatory. And the next one, fish oil. Okay, fish oil, they said, is an anti-inflammatory. So that's why they said fish oil is good for you. So eat fish oil. And the next one is, remember, we are still on the best anti-inflammatory. And the next anti-inflammatory is reduce radiation exposures. So by reducing the exposure, you are reducing the risk um, to have less inflammation in your body. Okay, so reduce radiation exposure. So one thing come to my mind is cell phone. Okay, so your cell, the cell phone, that's why they always advise people to use your headphone, or you use, when you're talking on your cell phone, to use the speaker. Don't, because I saw some ladies, they say, they keep their cell phone inside their bra. You cannot put your cell phone inside your bra, because it's close to your breast. You don't want it to damage the tissue from your breast and cause inflammation and all those things. Okay, so reduce radiation exposure is one best anti-inflammatory. Curcumin. Curcumin is very good. Okay, for that. I you know what I do. I bought vitamins. Okay, I bought turmeric and curcumin, and they said also they have ginger in it. So it's very good. Um, so as ginger is good for for your stomach. Is good for nausea. Is good for inflammation, and we just learned the curcumin also is good, and turmeric is a good one too for inflammation. So we can this one is gum mummies. It's not pills. Is uh gummies, and the serving size, they said to take three gummies per serving. I take two. I don't take three really, but if like they said, three, you can take three. But I just take it for prevention. So you can have them like that. Also, there's powder. Also, you can buy. You cook with it. So this is one of them. And they said also you have a bro bromelain. So bromelain, you can go to the health food store, and they will give you. You said you want this. So they can give you that thing. And the next one is digestive enzyme. Digestive enzyme, they said, it's a good anti-inflammatory. um, when they talk about digestive enzyme, They are talking about probiotics. Okay, so there's on the market there's so many probiotics, and and there's this kind, um they said in that probiotics, on that, in this kind they have like 20 billion different enzymes. Okay, so usually you take one per day. You take it before your breakfast, and apparently that give you all the enzyme you need. It's for your GI gut, it's for your GI health, and that helps. So you can, but they have so many brands. So I bought those. I use this, and they said, they said that this one is an advanced support for optimal digestive balance and healthy immune function. So remember, whatever they said, healthy immune functions, they are talking about inflammation, they're talking about cancer, they're boosting your immune function. So you can buy that, those digestive enzymes. Um, and also they said the best anti-inflammatory uh, components. Also, the best anti-inflammatory tools, or how you call it, is vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin A. Okay, so it's vitamin B, C, and E. So yeah. So this is the, those vitamins. They are the best anti-inflammatory. So remember, before we saw the fish oil. So the fish oil is your vitamin E. So all those things, they are, they prevent inflammation. That's really what they do. So they are good for you. You need them. So so in general, okay, the general eating guidelines, really everybody shouldn't eat the same amount of food, because they said some people have slow metabolism, some people have fast one, and some people has balance one. So to maintain, okay, the general eating guidelines, what it is. So the general eating guidelines is to maintain your body weight. Okay, each calories per day should be equal to 10 times your body weight. So each calorie per day, so it should be equal 10 times to your body weight. So this is the math they do. Usually, nutritionists, if somebody, they are really overweight, so they go see, their, nutritionist, and they go by those things, according to your weight. Uh, So they have to do their maths with the calorie things. But the main things we need to know is that everybody don't have the same metabolism. So 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 we have to eat according. Okay, so the simple way to say it, we have to eat according to your metabolism. You have to know if you have a slow metabolism, or if you have a balanced metabolism, or you have a fast metabolism. According to your metabolism, you need to eat, you know um the percentage of the carbohydrate and the protein and the fat will be different. So that's why so many, we meet so many people, they gaining weight. They don't know why they're gaining weight, because they don't get that, they don't have that in mind. Okay, according, because some people, let's say personally, let's say if I can eat, my breakfast, and I feel full almost for all the day, almost all day, I feel full. But some people, they are going to eat the same amount of food, and in like two hours or so, they are going to feel hungry. They are going to want to eat. It's not because they are greedy, it's because their metabolism, so sometimes it's faster, it works faster. So um so let's okay, let's say we have slow metabolism. Okay, and the next one, if you have a balanced one, if you have a balanced metabolism, and the next one, if you have fast, hope you see it, fast metabolism. I'll just put the B. Well, okay. So here will be protein, right? So people should eat according to your metabolism, right? So carbohydrate and fats. Okay. So let's see. So according to the research, right? According to research, the research says that if somebody has a slow metabolism, wait, okay, so hopefully, okay, so according to, I hope you guys, okay, according to the research, according to the research, so they said that if somebody has slow metabolism, you should eat, your meal should have 70% carbohydrate. If your metabolism is balanced, okay, balance meaning, it's not slow, it's not fast, so it's balanced. If it's balanced, it should be 65%. Okay, in all your meal, you should have 70% of carbohydrate in your meal. If your metabolism is balanced, that's meaning it's not too slow, it's not too fast. It's 65%. If it's fast, if you have a fast metabolism, it should be 40% of carbohydrate in your meal, in your serving. So the protein, if you have a slow metabolism, you should eat only 15% of proteins, you know, in your meal. If you have a balanced one, you should eat 20%. That's according to research, that's according to, the research. In order for somebody to remain with ideal weight, if you don't want to be overweight or obese, people, they advise people to follow these guidelines. Okay, and if somebody who has fat metabolism, the protein should be 30%. So slow metabolism, okay, you eat less protein. So let's keep it simple. If somebody have slow metabolism, okay, you going to eat less protein, because he's making that makes sense, because protein takes a lot of time to digest, right? So if your metabolism is slow, you don't have no business to eat too much meat, too much, let's say too much beans. So you have to eat less because you have a slow metabolism. But if you have a fast metabolism, so you can digest your food faster, so you can eat more. You can eat 30% of protein, more beans, more meat. What about the fat? The fat, if you have a slow metabolism, is 50%. Okay, you should eat. Balance metabolism is 15 also. You can eat, and if your metabolism is fast, they said you can eat 30%. Okay, so everything has to equal at 100, right? So if you get 15, 15, 70, 100, 20, 65 plus 15 is 100, 30 plus 40, 70 plus 30 is 100. So this is the recommendation of protein, carbohydrate, and fat you should eat according to your metabolism. So that should be. Sometimes people going, this is a new concept. People want people would say, oh, I never heard that, but this is how they put it. This is what they advise people to do, because it's true. Think this way: if you have slow metabolism, so you eating a lot of protein, how are you going to digest that protein? Is going to be so difficult for you to digest it. So that's why you need to eat less. Okay, carbohydrate now. They said people, because carbohydrate, that's something people digest fast. So that doesn't matter. So they said, you should eat more carbohydrate, and if you are fast, you should eat less, bec- because by having a fast metabolism, what you need to eat more, it's the protein, and you can take more fat. So I think that's something people, this is when we have new concept, even though you don't need to know it in detail, but at least the basic, you need to know the basic. So now the only thing you can the take home with that is said, okay, because people knows, you really know when your metabolism is slow or not. Okay, because it's you if you eat, let's say you have a you people knows, like, how often I should eat. It's like me, there's no way I can eat three times, 3 meals a day, because I have a slow metabolism. I don't digest my food so fast. So personally, I need 2 meals. I need my breakfast and my dinner, and maybe a fruit, for lunch, and that's it. But people who exercise a lot, people who have a fast metabolism, yes, they do need their 3 meals, they need their snack, because they exercise a lot, their metabolism is fast, they can digest their food. So it's good your metabolism, so you can know how much of those protein, the carb, you can eat more. Okay, so let's say your metabolism is fast. If your metabolism is fast, yes, you can eat more protein, carbohydrate, they said you eat less, and fat, you can eat more fat. That's fine. But if your metabolism is slow, you cannot do that. At least you have to decrease your protein by half. So this is a concept people should keep in mind, when you eat. If you're really serious about, to lose weight, to keep your weight to optimal, So that's why we should keep in mind. So that will help you. Um, so I think this is, it's not something, people really heard before, because antioxidant, you can hear that sometime, can hear that, but we need to know why antioxidant is good, where we can find them. That's what we just went through. Which food is best, which tool is best tools, to have a best anti-inflammatory. And also, as we know, the antioxidant in food, they said that, push it down. So antioxidant in food. Antioxidant are essential. Okay, why antioxidant is important? So the antioxidant are essential for the survival of the living things like us. The human being, the plants. So your body generates its own antioxidant, such as the uh, cellular antioxidant glutathione. So we have our own antioxidant. So plants and animals, as well as other form of lives, have their own defense against free radicals and oxidative damage. So antioxidant is there to fight the free radicals in our body. That's why it's so important to, we eat food rich in antioxidant. So therefore, antioxidants are found in all whole foods of plant and animal origins. Adequate antioxidant intake is important. Why? Because that will help us to decrease, inflammations, and by decreasing inflammation, we will prevent diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and so on. So, in fact, your life depends on the intake of certain antioxidant. So, your life is depend on vitamin C and vitamin E. That's why it's so important to take vitamin C and vitamin E. So, you see, when you lack of vitamin C, what happened? You starting having cold, cold symptom. Your immune system is getting weaker, and you can get sick. Okay, so many other non-essential antioxidants occur in food, while they are unnecessary to your body. They play an important role in general health. Even though we think that some antioxidants, they are non-essential, but they play, important roles in our health. The health benefits associated with a diet rich in plants is at least partially due to the different of antioxidants they provide. Okay, so that's why diet rich in plants is so important, because they provide so many different antioxidants. So they said, uh, berries, green tea, coffee, and dark chocolate are renowned, okay, they are well known for being good source of antioxidant. So you remember last week when they were saying that they put coffee, it wasn't, it was, they put coffee in there was food. I said you have to be careful, because some research said no, coffee can be good, but if you drink 1 to 2 cups a day, it's good, because there's well-known research who shows you that shown us that coffee is good for your for your mental health. Is it can prevent um, it can prevent the degree of dementia. So there's research who really um, uh, prove that. Okay, so that's why now they some uh, scientists don't totally discard coffee. Okay, so again we have different thoughts. Some people said coffee is good, some people said coffee is bad, but now they said the renowned good source of antioxidant are. So so you know so that's why people have to read. People, you have to research your own, because people are going to say different stuff, but more you research is more you see there's controversies. There's people who think this way, but you need to balance everything. You need to really find out where they're coming from, and you yourself, you have to wait. Okay, you have to say, okay, this research said this one said that, so what I'm taking from that. Okay, so I always go to the source, to the sources, not only one. You need different research, you need different um, um, different views. Okay, they have to base whatever they said. They have to base on something. Okay, people cannot talk from their head and they think it's true. So they said, the best renowned source of antioxidants, they are berries. So when they said berries, um, they are talking about strawberries, blueberries, especially the blueberries. The blueberries, they said, is a good antioxidant. Raspberries, um, all those berries, all those uh, berries, they said they are renowned source of antioxidant. So when we said antioxidant, it's good for your health, it's prevent cancer, it's prevent inflammation. And also green tea is a good antioxidant. Coffee, they said coffee is a good one. And dark chocolate. So the dark so they said the darker is the chocolate, is better it is for your health. So now if you go to the store now, they have different kind of chocolate. There's milk chocolate, so it's not the milk, it's the dark one. And we see they have 70% of chocolate in there, or cocoa in there, or 90%. So me, when I buy them, I try to buy the bigger percentage, like the 90%. It's a little bit bitter, but it's healthier. Like they said, this is the best renowned antioxidant. So the best renowned is the berries, the strawberries, the blueberries, the raspberries, the green tea, coffee, dark chocolate. Okay, so which is good to know. So at least we can know, at least we know what to eat. And also we have to remember, we are what we eat. Very important. Okay, so prolonged oxidative stress can damage your DNA. Okay, your DNA, this is, your DNA is the nucleus, and other important molecules in your body. Sometimes it even leads to cells death. Okay, so if you have too much uh, uh, prolonged oxidase stress, which is the free radicals, that's how we call it. So the damage to your DNA. Okay, if you damage your DNA by those uh, prolonged oxidative stress, that can increase your risk for cancer. And some scientists have um, I've said also that can play a big role in aging also. So several lifestyle such as uh, stress, environmental factors are known to promote excessive free radical formations and oxidative stress. Okay, so remember, everything who can cause uh, free radical or oxidative stress that can lead to inflammations, and that's what we don't want in our body. We want to get rid of all inflammation as we can. We won't be able to eliminate all, but at least we need to reduce them as much as we can. Okay, so um the several lifestyle, the stress, the environmental factors who can promote, the free radical, they are what? They are air pollutions, cigarette smoking, okay, so bad for us, alcohol intake, toxin, any toxins, high blood sugar level. So that's why, when people they have diabetic, when they are, even though it's type 1 of type 2, that leads to so many diseases, because high blood sugar is really unhealthy for us. High intake of polyunsaturated fatty acid, that the bad fat, radiation, including excessive sunbathing. Okay, people who go um, to to the beach and stay there for a long time is no good for them. Bacterial, fungal, or viral infections is no good. Excessive intake of iron, magnesium, copper, and zinc. So, as we know, our body needs iron. Okay, it needs iron for the red cells. Okay, the red cells need iron. Your body needs magnesium. Okay, if you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles won't work well. You need copper, you need zinc, but excessive one is no good also. So you need a balance. Too much or too little oxygen in your body can cause free radical, in turn can cause inflammations. Intense of prolonged exercise, which can cause tissue damage, will can cause inflammation. So that's no good. Everything in excess, okay. And remember, that's why, in if you read the Bible says, do everything in moderation. God knows why. Okay. Excessive intake of, you see, we just learned that vitamin C and E and B, they are good. You're good antioxidant. But now they said excessive intake of antioxidants such as vitamin C and E can hurt us. So we have to be careful. And of course, antioxidant deficiency, that can lead to free radical, which can lead to inflammation. So, prolonged oxidative stress leads to an increased risk of negative health outcome, of course, such as cardiovascular disease and certain types of cancer. So they said if you have prolonged oxidative stress, which is the free radical, in your body, that can lead to heart disease and certain type of cancer. So, in conclusion, your body needs to maintain a certain balance, okay, between free radical and antioxidant. So, we always heard that, free radical, is no good, it's no good. But really, your body needs both. Your body needs antioxidant, your body needs free uh, radicals. The way our body was made, we have, natural antioxidant in our body. If the free radical was too much in our, the cells, for some reason we have it too much. The antioxidant was there to fight it, to fight those. But because of the way we eat, some people smoke, some people drink too much alcohol, our body cannot function the way it's supposed to function. So that's why now we really need to eat what is good, good, food, uh, um, rich in plants, like your salad. You need to eat good food. You need to take your vitamins in order to bring good antioxidant in your body. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to say about antioxidant. Okay, so antioxidant are cells or molecules that fight free uh, radical, in your body. And we went over about what is uh, antioxidant, the bad one, what can cause inflammation, and what is the best tools for what are the best tools, or the best, non anti-inflammation, which were like weight loss, daily exercise when you sleep enough, meditation is good for your body. When you eat more raw foods, then overcook. When you overcook your food, is no good. Low sugar food is good. It's the best anti-inflammatory. Fish oil is good. Radiation exposure, you reduce that. Curcumin is good. Bromelain, digestive enzyme, vitamin C, B, and E. Um, Hopefully that's, yeah, I know it's kind of a new topic, but we need to know about antioxidant. Okay, it's very good to know that, because our body our body depends on antioxidants. And again, you know um you know um where to find them. Okay, where we can find the best antioxidant. Okay, your vitamin C, D, and E, the vitamin A, selenium, zinc, CoQ10, um etc, etc, etc. So I think I'm going to stop there. And so, as always, we have one health. Okay, we won't have two. So we need to do the best we can to promote our health. We need to do the best we can to have, or to maintain the optimal health we have. And and by doing that, okay, we can prevent diseases. So how we can do that is by eating right, by resting, sleeping well. um, Try to reduce your stress as much as possible. And I cannot stress enough, reducing stress is really a key to a better health. Okay, on that, I really would like to wish everybody the best of health. Until next time, bye bye.